Check 1 2 1 2.
Check 1 2.
Jim, we're back.
We are here, Connor.
We got to finish up this one. Suspended Friday night, being resumed today. Bottom of the third inning action, Twin Valley Boyertown.
Absolutely. We definitely have some changes. Boyertown at this time has no changes. Twin Valley does have a lot of changes. We'll start off with their lineup. Leading off, Dom Kennedy's moving from catcher to left field. Batting second, coming in for Colin Hardy, is number 39, Jake Kennedy. He'll take over right field. Coming in for Colby Hitteman is number 12, Hunter Mackinac. He'll play third base. Blake Greenlee is going to move from shortstop to pitcher. Coming in for Zach Rice is number 13, Andrew Donnellan. He'll be doing the catching duties today for Twin Valley. Number 7, Brad Rutherford is going to move from third to shortstop. Number 28, Joe Storrs is going to stay at first base. Number 15, David Cebulski will stay at second base. And number 11, Jack Murphy is going to move from left field to center field. Where we're at here is in the bottom of the third inning. Bears have 2 hits to Twin Valley's 1. And the Bears, in the bottom of the third, Quinn Mason reached on a walk. Errant pickoff throw. He moved over to third, so that was an error on the pitcher. Hitteman. And Mike Ranieri is up to bat with 1 strike on him. Let me back up. Chris Davis led off for the Bears in the bottom of the third with a ground out to pitcher for 1 out. So the Bears have 1 out, runner on third, Ranieri at the plate, 1 strike, and we're going to get ready to get set here. The coaches are talking to the home plate umpire and the field ump. The Bears field crew is busy at work. They're like a bunch of ants out there on a piece of candy on a summer day.
They've been putting a lot of work in since that storm. We had rain yesterday, rain Friday, and this field looks amazing, beautiful. Looks like, nothing ever happened.
Unbelievable.
So Jim will be doing quadruple duty tonight. So
yes,
bear with us through that. He might leave his mic off a couple times, might leave it on a couple times. So
yes,
he's going to be controlling our walk-up music, official score. He's going to announce for the stadium. He's going to announce with us. So you bear with us out there. We try to do our best every time.
It should be exciting, I can tell you that.
So I said we actually are in shout-out inning, so after this we'll be able to start off with that, which is always fun.
Yes, indeed. And if you noticed, Connor put up our email address, bearsbooth@gmail.com. So if you want to shoot us an email,
right there it is.
Or you can message us any way you really want. We have Twitter, we have the Facebook. We're able to get your messages, so let us know what you think, what you want, and we would be more than happy to help you out.
So we're going to take a break here. We're going to get situated. Jim's going to get ready for the code of sportsmanship and the first pitch of this resumed game. We'll be back.
Here we are, Connor. Ready to start the resumption of this game between Boyertown and Twin Valley. Boyertown is at the plate. We have Quinn Mason on third, Mike Ranieri at the plate with 1 strike on him and 1 out for Boyertown.
It's a great way to start the game.
Absolutely.
I think I wish we could start every game like this. So hopefully Bears come out hot, ready to capitalize, get Mason in, and get a little momentum moving early, as we already through a third through this one.
This is a must-win game for the Bears of any hopes of getting the 2nd or 3rd seed. So the Twin Valley Raiders, after this Bears game, goes over to Shillington to play against Shillington, and then they also have a second game against Shillington that will be played Monday. That should conclude the regular season, and playoff seedings will be set. As things shake out, all we need to worry about is the Bears winning today. That gives them an opportunity to get the 2nd seed.
And it is a busy day here at Bears Stadium. Bears playing, of course, 1:30, 4 o'clock Badgers, and then 7 o'clock Bears again. So if you're listening, you want to make it out for one of the games, that would be awesome. We'd love to see you out here. Big day, full of baseball.
Full day of baseball here.
So I'm sure the boys are going to be tired, but the boys are looking forward to it. They're excited. They're ready to go. So
Batting for the Bears, second baseman, number 4, Mike Ranieri.
So as Jim wraps up all of his duties there, we'll get you set in. Ranieri does take the box. Mason takes his lead off third. It's 0-1 with 1 out. The first pitch, he shows bunt, pulls back, pitches up, and 1-1 we go.
That's a ball. What do we have? JT Cooley on deck, right?
That is correct. Comes set. The 1-1. Over to third. Just foul. Oh boy, just a hair foul.
We just need to get a ball into the outfield, and Mason will score. The corners are up for Twin Valley. Actually, third baseman's even with the bag. First baseman's up. Everybody else normal depth.
The 1-2 way outside. 2-2. This is Blake Greenlee on the hill.
Yes.
Colby hit him in, of course, starting in the last one, but not resuming this one. The next pitch is inside. We go 3-2. So Greenlee takes over. Greenlee comes set. The 3-2. Over to third base. He's not going to have a play at home. The throw goes to first. And that's 2 away, but the Bears able to tap 1.
Now batting for the Bears, designated hitter, number 9, JT Cooley.
That brings Cooley to the plate. Nobody on and 2 outs. Mike Xanthopoulos waits on deck. Pitch. Called a strike to Cooley. 0-1.
Okay.
Pitch is outside. 1-1.
What's his name? Well, at least the players will stay.
So the 1-2.
Fouled away.
Fouls off. Stays 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. Greenlee the pitch to Cooley. In the dirt, 2-2.
Well, the Bears got the almighty first run, Connor.
2-2, just into the gap between third and short. That's a single for Cooley. Brings the angry spider and Mike Xanthopoulos to the plate.
Yes, indeed.
And we'll let Jim take over his responsibilities.
Now batting for the Bears, number 36, first baseman, Mike Xanthopoulos.
So as you heard, this is the Angry Spider. Mike Xanthopoulos. Pitch. Called a strike. It's very far outside, and a couple moans and groans from the crowd. They turn the throw over to Cooley, but nothing going on. The 0-1. Right over to the second baseman. He'll have to hurry. Throws on to first and gets him.
He gets him.
So we are going to go to the top of fourth. Bears are on top, 1-0. Bears have 2 hits.
There we are back at Bear Stadium for the top of the fourth inning. Justin Wien taking over on the mound for the Bears. And taking over at catcher, number 35, Mike Martin. Hits are tied 2-2. Big error there up for Twin Valley. Clean game so far for Boyertown. Connor, this is like juggling 6 balls right now. Trying to play walk-up music, regular music, keeping the official scorebook, and announcing it being on YouTube.
Well, I'll do everything I can to help you out as well.
I appreciate it.
I'm here. Yeah.
Leading off the top of the fourth inning for Twin Valley, number 12, third baseman, Hunter Mackinac.
So as you picked up, this is Mackinac. Wien on the hill for the Bears. Wien the kick and the pitch. Hits him.
Oh, hits him. Oh, boy. Well, that's not what we wanted to start. Pitcher, number 22, Blake Greenlee.
It's Blake Greenlee will stride in. Mackinac on first.
See if Wien can settle down here.
Well, I think he was going for that inside corner, which we learned is going to be called. And he goes there again.
Yes, he does.
Called a ball. I think that was a strike on X when he was in the left-handed batter's box, but we'll figure it out. The 1-0 popped up. Chaco on the run. It bounces in front of him.
I don't know about communication there. Catcher, number 13, Andrew Donnellan. we go. The radio. Did you shut it off?
The pitch. That's out to left. Yergi settles, scrambles, settles, makes the catch.
Oy. Shortstop, number 7, Brad Rutherford.
Runners on first and second for Rutherford. Wien's got to hunker down here and try to get us a ground ball. We roll 2, get out of this, get back to bat.
Oh, a double play would be awesome right here.
Wien comes set, takes one look at second, kicks up, comes home. That's just foul over by X. So 0-1. Wien looks in, comes set. One look at second, kicks up, comes home. Strike.
Nice pitch.
0-2. Wien looks in to get his signs from Martin. Comes set. One look at second. Back home. The pitch. Outside. Good little waste there. Great block by Martin. Makes it 1-2.
He scrambled a little bit there. Didn't know where the baseball was, but he blocked it very well.
Comes set. The 1-2. Fouled back, so he hangs on to the 1-2. With one out, and runners on first and second. Top of the 4th inning. Kicks up, pitch, called a ball. 2-2.
Defense is playing pretty straight up. The Chaco shaded a little towards the line and right.
2-2. Wow. Inside, called a ball.
Don't see that often here.
I mean, that was on the chalk. I mean,
my goodness.
you watch enough Bears games, you think that's the strike zone.
Apparently, from all the rain, our plate swelled.
The 3-2. Ball 4. Bases loaded.
Second baseman. Oh. Number 28, first baseman, excuse me, number 28, Joe Stores.
Fumbled over that one, but this is
Fumbled
Stores.
over that a little bit. This is Stores. I'm almost a full inning in, losing it already.
We end the pitch, bases loaded, fouled back, got a piece of somebody. Everybody's all right.
Definitely went off Martin's glove. I don't know if I got the umpire or not.
0-1 with one out and bases loaded. Whedon goes back to the windup. Sets back. The pitch. He's trying to catch that inside corner and just is not close enough. So another ball.
They have Kreitz even with the bag. Everybody else is back.
1-1. Over to second. Ranieri takes it off the chest. He'll have a play at first. Gets him at first. The run does score. This game is tied.
Second baseman, number 15, David Cebulski. Cebulski flew out to center field his first plate appearance back in the second inning.
Pitch. Throw down to third. Kreitz wasn't
Pitch
quite
was a
ready.
strike. Snap throw down to third. Kreitz is playing way off the line. Didn't have a chance to get him. He did field the ball. We have 2 outs. Bases are full. Everybody's back.
Bases are not full.
First and second. My apologies.
That pitch is a strike, so we go 0-2? 1-2.
0-2.
0-2.
0-2. Runners on second and third.
Pitch. Called. Strike three.
Strike
Looking.
three.
Wien gets him out of it. So Twin Valley does score one. We're going to the bottom of the fourth. Bears to bat.
Leading off the bottom of the fourth inning for the Bears, third baseman, number 28, Tyler Kreitz.
Tyler Kreitz does start things off for the Bears. Bottom of the fourth inning action. Kicks up the pitch. Strike, but that seems awful close to the spots that Wien was hitting.
Unbelievable.
Huh. The 0-1. Now on the other side of the chalk.
Okay.
0-2.
So definitely chalk to chalk is the
For the
strike
Bears.
zone. For the Bears, yes.
The 0-2. Over to second. It's going to be tough. Into a slide. He's on the ground. He won't be able to make a throw.
You think? That's routine? Oh, shoot. Right fielder, number 26, Nick DiCiacco.
We'll see how they score that. They'll have to deliberate here. They do decide hit, so it's a hit for Kreitz. As that ball's just over to the left of the second baseman.
Throw over to Kreitz at first. He's back in time. DiCiacco grounded out to the pitcher's first at bat in the second inning.
Pitch. Inside, called a strike.
Wow.
That's only going to go one way today.
Wow.
Okay. They're going to turn over to Kreitz again. It is 0-1 with no outs and a runner on first for Nick DiCiacco. Pitch. Called a strike. 0-2. Bears going to have to adjust here. They're not pretty, but they're getting called, so.
Yes, they are.
Bears going to have to make that adjustment on their own. Can't complain. Pitch. Over to first, just foul.
Things have not changed from Friday except the umpires, and they all went to the same school. Ay, 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 ay.
0-2, no outs. Kreitz on first. Kreitz is going to ask for time. Everybody's good to go. Not quite sure what that was, but Greenlee comes set. Pitch comes home. Called a ball. Kreitz delays, gets under it.
It's a stolen base for Kreitz. Now we have a runner at second. Nick DeChalco, 2 strikes, 1 and 2. See if Nick can drive Kreitz in here and give the Bears the lead back.
The 1-2 over to first base.
Right.
That'll move Kreitz over to third.
He did move him.
So we've got one. Mike Martin.
Catcher, number 35, Mike Martin. I can't.
Greenlee comes set. Pitch. In the dirt. Bueno. Called a ball. 2-0. Runner on third. Kreitz takes his lead. The pitch. Also a ball. 3-0 to Martin.
3 quick ones to Martin here. 1 out for the Bears. It's getting warm, Connor.
It's getting steamy at Bear Stadium.
There is a breeze, though, so it is nice.
The 3-0. Ball 4. Will bring Tate Yergy to the plate.
Left fielder, number 16, Tate Yergy.
I think that's our new system right there, Jim.
If you could do that, brother,
I think
that would help.
I think the music is on me, and
thank you.
You take your announcements. I just don't know whose song's who, so you got to get me set up, and I'll take care of it. How's that? Throws over to first, but nothing going on.
We have Davis coming up next. Just make sure we're on mute.
First pitch is a strike to Yergy.
It's a strike.
So Martin on first, Kreitz on third, Yergy at the plate, 0-1 with 1 out. Greenlee the pitch, popped up. Right field on the way in, settles, makes the catch, not deep enough to score the run.
He caught that behind the dirt, second base, so that is not nearly deep enough to score Kreitz. Shortstop, number 20, Chris Davis. It's up to Davis here to get the Bears a run. Runners on the corners.
First pitch. Up for a ball.
Are we muted?
Yes.
You're sure?
Yep.
Okay. Yep. 2-0 to Davis with Quinn Mason, our center fielder, on deck. Davis actually grounded out to the pitcher back in the third.
2-0. Ball 3-0 to Davis.
I think Molly Hatchet plays the song Flirting with Disaster. Quinn Mason on deck.
The pitch. Ball 4.
Center fielder, number 23, Quinn Mason.
Mason steps in, base is loaded. Call a strike.
Mason grounded out to second base in the first, reached on an error in the third, and was stranded at third base.
The 0-1. Over to shallow center field. Shortstop on the run, or second baseman on the run.
Second baseman
makes the catch. And the inning is over. Bears with 3 hits. Valley with 3 hits. Twin Valley with that 1 key error. Bears leave all 3. Going to the top of the 5th. We'll be back.
Back here at Bear Stadium for the top of the 5th inning. Leading off the top of the 5th inning for Twin Valley, center fielder, number 11, Jack Murphy.
We end the pitch. Out to right center field. It's going to fall. That's a hit to get things started.
Left fielder, number 25, Dom Kennedy.
So Kreitz is going to come in on the grass. Davis and Ranieri doing some talking. Pitch. He does show bunt, pulls back, called a ball.
Kennedy flew out to center field to lead off the 1st inning and struck out looking, or swinging, I apologize, in the 3rd.
Comes set in the stretch. Kreitz way up now. Shows bunt, foul again. Or foul this time, rather. 1-1.
Is the clock actually right out there on the scoreboard?
2:02.
Clock is correct.
I wonder who we have to thank for that. Win comes set. Runner does go. Shows bunt. Called a ball. Throw goes into center field, but Mason there to back it up. I think I would check and see if he offered it that one, but perhaps he didn't see it. Very late pullback. Now this time Kreitz is going to stay home, and X comes up on the grass.
Kreitz is on the grass too. Both corners up.
2-1. Back. 2-2.
Now they move back. Both of them.
William looks in, comes set. One look at second. Kicks up, comes home. Over to Davis, sits on it, looks him back to second, throws on to first, pulls him off the bag, and then he's called safe.
That would be an error. Number 39, right fielder, Jake Kennedy.
So first and second for Kennedy. No outs.
Corners are up again.
Comes set. He does show bunt early. The pitch comes in, popped up at the screen, so that's foul.
The way you have the camera today is beautifully perfect.
Do you like that? It's symmetry,
I love that.
and it's straight, and I don't think I could ever recreate that.
No. That's the one. It's once a lifetime there, Connie. You
Oh
did
my
a heck
gosh,
of a
yeah.
job.
Picked a good day for it. 0-1. Popped out to left. Yergi moves, settles, squeezes. And that's one.
Third baseman, number 12, Hunter Mackinac.
I don't know if you noticed there, Jim, but Quinn Mason actually was almost in the back pocket of Yergi on that one. Just always moving on every pitch, going somewhere. It's really phenomenal. He's playing a great center field.
He has the wheels, too. Mackinac was hit by a pitch. Calls for time not granted. Unfortunately, it's a ball.
And the umpire talking to him a little bit. Not sure quite what that was. The flag back to moving out towards right field again. The 1-0. Strike.
We do have movement.
During the storm the other night, it was moving to the left, which was a very rare occurrence here.
Along with the billboard signs off the fence and right.
The 1-1. Inside, called a ball. 2-1. Win comes set, one look at second. Kicks up the 2-1. Called a strike. 2-2 with one out and runners on first and second.
We hope everybody's enjoying their Independence Day weekend, having some cookouts. If you're listening, don't know what to do, you can always stop out here. We have a Badgers game at 4 and another Bears game at 7.
He turns over to second. Could have had him, but no one covering, as he was breaking on that. Oh, my. The 2-2. Popped out to right. Chaco on the run. Into a slide. Makes the catch.
All right. That's 2 away here, Connor. Pitcher, number 22, Blake Greenlee.
Greenlee strides in. Win comes set, comes home, strike. We did just get word that I believe the Bears are going to be wearing the USA jerseys tonight as part of this 4th of July week.
Phenomenal.
They
are we having fireworks as well?
I was wondering if he was going to send them off from behind center field, but we'll have to check and see. The 0-1, over to third. Crates should step on the bag, and he will. And the inning is over. So a really special night when the Bears get to wear those jerseys. They are beautiful. The red, white, and blue with the stars and stripes. Really showing a lot of support here for the country and freedoms and
I
liberties.
do have a guy. I could see my guy about maybe a little firework action. What do you think?
We'll have to think about it.
All right.
We'll be back.
Leading off the bottom of the 5th inning for the Bears, second baseman, number 4, Mike Ranieri.
Ranieri strides in. First pitch to him. He flashes a bunt, pulled back, called a strike anyway.
Ranieri has popped up to second base in the first, grounded out to third in the 3rd inning.
The pitch. Fouled dead right off his leg. So 0-2.
We have Cooley, Xanthopoulos, and Kreitz waiting.
He's going to call time, go have a word with his pitcher. It would help if I brought the screen back to the regular game screen. There we go. And change the inning to the correct inning.
It is the bottom of the 5th, Connor. We're overloaded over here. I'll tell you what.
We need an assistant, an intern.
We need our Robin for the Stern Show Bears Stadium style.
0-2 to Ranieri. Nobody on, no outs. The pitch over to the shortstop. Throws on to first, and that's 1.
Designated hitter, number 9, J.T. Cooley. Cooley has been hit by a pitch to lead off this game in the first and singled back in the 3rd.
First base, Cooley. Call a ball.
Hey, he finally got that one right. WWE. There you go.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss.
Ooh, a little off-speed action there.
One and one with one out. Swing and a miss. 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled back. Holds on to the 1-2.
JT battling in there. Fouled it away. Got a piece. We have some Badger players under the bleachers working off the tees, getting ready for their game at 4.
The 1-2. Fouled back at the screen.
The umpire just waved with his one hand behind his back, but it could only mean one of two things. He didn't want X to give him the ball.
Oh, what's foul? Or he's letting a couple rip back
A
there.
little gaseous bubble, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know why he would be waving X off, though. You're not going to leave that ball up against the wall back there. That's.
I don't think he wanted X to give him the ball. He was going to wait.
Because his sacks are full. The 1-2 way up, 2-2. His sacks are full tonight. He's got 2 of them, 4 balls in each.
This is pitch number 8 coming to Cooley. He is qualified for the quality at bat.
2-2. Swing and a miss. It's in the dirt. Out number 2.
First baseman, number 36, Mike Xanthopoulos. Xanthopoulos has struck out in the first, grounded out to second in the third.
Pitch X. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
That it was. We have Crates waiting on deck, who would be followed by DeChaco and Martin if we can get something going here with 2 outs. 1-1 to count to Xanthopoulos.
The 1-1. In the dirt. They asked if he went. They say yes. Oh, and the 1-2. 2 outs, nobody on. Mike Xanthopoulos.
Bobby Ettinger's in attendance today. Bobby was very happy to get one of our 8x10
He was
glossies.
a recipient of the glossy signature. That one's up the middle. Shortstop coming across. He throws on to first. He's going to be out at first.
That was a nice play by the shortstop there. Very nice.
X not happy with that one. Ball up the middle.
After
Thought he
5 complete,
Could have made it close.
Twin Valley 1, Boyertown 1.
Wien kicks up. Pitch. Strike. 0-2 here with no outs, nobody on. Pitch. Up at his head. 1-2.
What was that, boy?
The pitch. Popped up. Settles. Yergi calls. Makes the catch.
That's an F1.
Excuse me?
F7.
There you go.
Shortstop, number 7, Brad Rutherford. I gotta be careful here, Connor, which mic I have on and which one I have off. I had my mic for YouTube off, the stadium mic on. That's never good.
Pitch. Ball 1-0.
Rutherford walked his first at bat back in the 4th.
The 1-0. Over to Ranieri. Rain Man the throw. Makes the catch.
First baseman, number 28, Joe Stores.
Stores walks his way on in now. 2 outs, nobody on.
Stores is flown out to center in the 2nd and grounded out to Ranieri at second base in the 4th.
We in the pitch. Over to left. That's on the ground. That's a hit for Stores.
Second baseman, number 15, David Cebulski.
Puts a runner on first and 2 outs. Pitch. Fouled back. I cannot get over how perfect that camera is set up, Jim. My goodness.
That is, I've never seen it that good.
Oh my goodness. That's unreal.
That is.
Now if it was an HD camera,
oh my gosh,
these people would be getting the experience.
I'd be getting paid.
The 0-1. Over to Ranieri, just over the glove. That's a hit and puts runners on first and second.
Center fielder, number 11, Jack Murphy.
Murphy ready to go, and Coach Moats is actually going to come out and have a word. And
the way Xanthopoulos is walking, I believe X is going in the game.
And actually, they're going to have Martin head to the dugout, and Cooley's going to throw some gear on. So we're going to have some updates and changes. We should do some shout-outs while we have a little break.
Yes, let's do that.
We're going to bring it in the booth here. Do some shout-outs. Let me get some music rolling here for the Angry Spider.
All right, we have Cheryl Ecker-Moyer, which I understand she'll be in attendance tonight. We have Andy Weaver, who has been tuned in. We appreciate that, Andy. Hope you're listening in today, enjoying your Independence Day weekend. We also have Stacy Horrocks. Nick down in Davie, Florida, I'm sure is poolside, loving life. Leslie and Billy Schmoyer down in Delaware. If they're not crabbing or fishing, I'm sure they are tuned in to the Bears game today. We have Mark Hughes. No reason Bone shouldn't be tuned in. There's no Grandview running right now. We have the Hagman family, Sarmarini family, and we have our fearless leader, Rob Zambonini, who
and Chaco's belly here right in the camera.
Entering his way home. We do regret that somebody had to witness that.
We don't have a little blur, a censored logo.
Yeah, we don't have a censor blur.
But I usually put the bucket in the doorway when I do this.
Travis and Noel. Travis Kreitz and his fiancée Noel working on their new house today. I think they're tuned in. We have MJ Weller, I don't believe is here, so I'm sure MJ is poolside as well somewhere, tuned in with his wife Lisa. And we can't forget to mention Bonnie Moats and Bobby Ettinger, who are just so happy. They're like
They
two
were
little
thrilled.
schoolgirls.
They were thrilled.
Have our photos on the refrigerators. So proud to display them. We also have Beauty by Design,
of course.
Christy.
Of course, Christy.
Christy is, I saw her trying to take something off a chair, and she had to go with the lefty-loosey, righty-tighty theory just to get through it. But that is what we have for shout-outs today. We do have some changes on the field. Cooley takes over at catcher.
Martin goes to left.
Martin goes to left.
Yergy goes to first.
And Xanthopoulos, the angry spider, is at...
We'll take you out to the field. We'll let Jim tell that to our audience here.
Changes on the field for the Bears. Moving to catcher, JT Cooley. Moving from catcher to left field, Mike Martin. Moving from left field to first, Tate Yergy. And now pitching for the Bears, Mike Xanthopoulos. Okay, so catch.
So this is a runner on first and runner on second for Mike Xanthopoulos here. 2 outs. First pitch he throws is a strike. Murphy didn't agree. Thought that was a little inside, but who are we to judge? The pitch popped out to left. Martin will get his first try. Makes the catch. So the old theory of when you enter into the game, the first ball comes to you, that is definitely proven there. As Bears get out of it, they're going to the bottom of the 6th.
Here we are, Connor, starting off the bottom of the 6th inning. Score still is tied 1-1. Twin Valley is separating themselves with hits right now. It's 6 hits against the Bears 3. Each have an error. Leading off the bottom of the 6th inning for the Bears, third baseman, number 28, Tyler Kreitz. Kreitz will lead off for the Bears here. Kreitz has struck out in the 2nd and singled back in the 4th.
The pitch. Called a ball to Kreitz. 1-0. The 1-0. In the dirt, 2-0. Rolls all the way to the backstop.
Chaco hustles over.
Chaco on the hop.
Never know what Nick's going to do or say. That's the beauty of the Nicky DeChaco twinkle toes.
The 2-0. The left
That's a
field.
well-placed 7-iron.
Chipped right over the shortstop head. That's a hit for Kreitz.
That's a well-placed 7-iron. Now batting for the Bears, right fielder, number 26, Nick DeChaco. The baseball gods always give back.
Pitch, he throws bunt, foul.
DeChaco is grounded back to the pitcher in the 2nd and to the first baseman back in the 4th. See what Coach Moats has on here for a play for the Bears. Right, it's not that big of a lead.
Turns and throws over. Nothing going on. It is 0-1 with no outs and a runner on first. Bottom of the 6th inning action. Game tied 1-1 Boyertown and Twin Valley. The pitch, he shows bunt. Foul again. 0-2.
That one he might not want to bunt. That was up there pretty high. He thought about it and then went after it. Oh, Coach Moats lets him know it's over your head. Nick can settle in. He's a fine hitter with 2 strikes on him. No worries. Gets off the knob of the bat a little bit.
Greenlee comes set. Pitch. Hangs on by popping that one over to the dugout on the right side. Or the bullpen on the right side, rather. Hangs on 0-2.
It fooled all those fans in the right field, or right side bleachers there. Everybody was
ducking
scurrying,
and
but
diving,
it went well
yeah.
over them.
The 0-2 popped up. Pitcher's going to give chase. Greenlee calls, settles right in front of the dugout, and that's one.
Mike Martin. Left fielder, number 35, Mike Martin. Connor, I'm going to call you the spin doctor, brother.
You
You're
like
doing
that?
a fine
I'm doing
job.
pretty swift over here.
Yes.
I'm pretty proud, not
And
going to lie.
first pitch is a ball, and that's not Taylor Swift we're referring to either. You're talking swift, like you're swiftly moving.
Now, if I could find Yergie's song, that would be good.
Yergie's coordinate all the way at the bottom, I believe, and you need to run that up 33 seconds.
Swing.
Kreitz goes, and
Out, second.
Kreitz is called out stealing.
So the pitch is a strike on the swing.
It's out number 2.
Thrown out at second. Is 2 outs for Mike Martin, still a 1-1. The 1-1. Over to third, just past the glove of the third baseman. Martin's got himself a hit.
That's the way things happen there, Connor. First baseman, number 16, Tate Yergie. See what the Bears can do here with 2 outs.
The pitch, he runs, throw down to second, doesn't get him, a stolen base for Martin.
Puts an RBI situation in place here for Tate Yergie. If he can get a base hit, I'm sure Coach Moats is going to be sending Martin home.
1-0. Pitch to Yergie.
Oh,
shot
that
out
is
to left.
Crushed.
At the right
at the
at
track.
the fence. Oh my goodness.
Wow. That will be the 3rd out. And after 6 complete, we're at 1-1. We'll be back to bring you the 7th.
Kreitz going to step up to the grass here for Kennedy. First pitch. Swing and foul back. X is putting a little extra juice on those pitches today. The first two he threw in the last inning, the only two he threw in the last inning, both had a little extra love on them.
Yes.
And that one right there, just slinging it across. Great job putting a little extra gas on here against Twin Valley. The 0-1, he does it again, called a ball. I think that's a great place. I believe Angry Spider's mother said that she liked the spot of that one.
She did like it, she said.
The 1-1. That one's up to the screen. 2-1. That pitch is called a strike. 2-2. 2-2. Over to third. Kreitz sits on it, shuffles on to first, and that's one.
Right fielder, number 39, Jake Kennedy. Kennedy has flown out to Yerke at the time and left. Back in the fifth. That was the first one off. Back to the street.
The 0-1 with one out. Called a ball. Looked really good. Pitch. Called a strike. 1-2 with one out, nobody on. Top of the 7th inning. X trying to shut him down. Check swing. They ask. He says no. 2-2.
X's mom's feisty today. She told me, oh, come on, Blue.
X the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. X says I'll make him swing. How's that? 2 outs.
Third baseman, number 12, Hunter McInall.
Pitch. Ball. Lots of moans and groans.
For the wrath of Mrs. Anthopoulos, he doesn't change his ways calling strikes here.
Well, the Spider didn't like that one either. Catching that one with a little attitude. The 1-0 hits him. And there. And the Twin Valley crowd is not liking that they want him thrown out, which, you know, is kind of hard to believe.
Pitcher, number 22, Blake Greenlee.
The pitch. In the dirt. 1-0. Yeah, it's a little bit of swear words and yelling from Twin Valley side.
Feisty.
The 1-0. Outside. 2-0. Come set. Pitch. Called a strike. 2-1. Two one in the dirt. 3-1.
Settle down, battle back here.
3-1.
There it is.
Over to Ranieri. Flips on to second, and that'll end it. Going to the bottom of the 7th. Bears to bat. Dude.
Here we are in the bottom of the 7th inning. Leading off for the Bears in the bottom of the 7th, shortstop, number 20, Chris Davis. Davis has grounded out to the pitcher and walked. Ball high for pitch number 1.
One and oh, no outs, nobody on to Davis. The pitch. Called a strike. 1-1. I believe Jim's mic was accidentally off last inning, so
Yep.
if you missed his half, well, I'm sorry. 1-1 is a strike. 2-1 to Davis. I apologize. Hopefully you're able to pick up a little bit through mine. Sometimes that helps, but
Sometimes.
Jim's a man of many talents. He's working really hard today. So that one's fouled back, makes it 2-2 to Davis. He also broke his headset because he's got a big head. So
7 5/8 is not big. It's pleasingly plump.
2-2 inside. 3-2.
We have Quinn Mason waiting on deck for the Bears as we're going to wrap to the top of the lineup here. Hopefully Davis can reach base with this pitch.
Full count. Out to
Drills
center. Center fielder on the run, on the slide, and makes the catch. That was hard to tell, but glove was almost on the grass, and that's one.
Quinn Mason, number 23, the Bears center fielder, comes up to bat, who was grounded out second in the first, reached on a walk in the third, and popped up to second base in the fourth. Michael Ranieri waits on deck. Quinn Mason throws down a beautiful bunt. Third baseman Fields, strong throw.
Oh!
Got him by a half a step.
Yeah, they say out. Not sure I love that, but brings Ranieri to the plate.
Second baseman, number 4, Mike Ranieri. Ranieri has popped up to second base, grounded out to third, and grounded out to shortstop.
The pitch. He shows a bunt, and it goes foul.
Mason's bunt was on the first pitch, correct?
I believe so. The 0-1 popped up. Catcher runs out of room. It bounces on top of us. 0-2. Greenland to wind up. Kicks up. The 0-2. Called strike 3. Absolutely terrible location outside.
We're going extras, Connor. Here we are. Welcome to Free Baseball. We're in the top of the 8th inning. Twin Valley coming to bat. Leading off for Twin Valley in the top of the 8th, number 13, catcher Andrew Donnellan.
X takes a look around, makes sure all his players are where he wants them. Comes set, the windup, the pitch. Called a ball. Nearly the same as the one that Ranieri struck out on, but I'm not one to argue.
Oh, either am I.
The 1-0. Inside, fouled off, makes it 1-1. Badgers wait patiently out in that left field stand for their chance to play. They do play at 4 o'clock. Come on out.
1-1's the count.
Pitch. In the dirt. 2-1.
2-1.
Two one, swing and a miss.
Blew
2-2.
it by.
X the 2-2, fouled off.
Just gets a piece.
Hangs on to the 2-2 and gets another chance.
Just a reminder, the playoffs do start for the Bears on Wednesday, July 5th. We have to wait till the completion of regular season games are done on Monday to find out where and when the Bears will play.
2-2, popped up. JT calls, makes a catch. We got one.
We got one. The Bears are hoping to host first playoff game here at Bear Stadium, but like I said, we will wait to find out. Shortstop, number 7, Brad Rutherford.
First pitch, fouled back to the screen, 0-1.
They are a hacking bunch.
X is making them. I mean, he's slinging it in there. They have zero chance to catch up.
Well, we do have a sighting. One Phil Haddad.
Pitch, outside, 1-1. Always good to see his face roaming around the stadium. Full of jokes and baseball trivia. Definitely a great guy to have around.
Yeah.
The 1-1. Pops foul behind the screen.
All
1-2.
again.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on.
Heather Xanthopoulos is very animated today with her clapping and voice. Good to see Heather into the game.
The 1-2 in the dirt.
She should know better than to sit so close to us, Connor.
The 2-2. That's over.
Dribbler over to
Just
Craig's foul. Heather is donning the black tank top with gray shorts today. Hair pulled back.
Sunglasses on the top of the head. Necklace around the neck.
Looking stunning on this holiday weekend.
Just trying to stay cool. Just trying to stay hydrated for sure.
Well, they say cool as a cucumber, right?
2-2. Curveball. Called a ball. 3-2.
Muhlenberg A's are starting to roll in here.
3-2.
Taking
Fouled again.
Taking on the Badgers at 4, and then another Muhlenberg team will be taking on the Bears at 7.
That is correct.
No Northampton. They canceled.
Yeah, a lot of confusion and stress about scheduling today, but it all worked out. 3-2. Called strike 3. We've got 2.
2 outs. First baseman, number 28, Joe Stores.
And a couple players run to the Bears bullpen.
Uh-oh.
The pitch, swing and a miss. Sure, it's just precautionary, watching X's pitch counts and things like that.
I'm sure.
The 0-1. Strike. 0-2. X is locked and loaded now.
Heather Xanthopoulos has now brought out the golf clap.
The 0-2.
Ooh,
Oh,
just
curveball for
missed.
a ball. Yeah, no respect by the A's players, just walking right behind the screen, carrying a pizza.
2 of them.
Pitch. Pop foul. 1-2 we stay. Those flashy yellow jerseys, Mike Xanthopoulos is not going to be happy about that one.
Look at the ball boy.
And the ball
go.
boy's
Look
going.
At him go.
He's off.
He could be a track star, that young man.
Oh, future. He's bright. The 1-2. Outside 2-2. X talking to himself a little bit, being animated as usual.
Yeah.
Gets it from his mother.
Yeah, he does.
2-2 with 2 outs. Popped up.
Ranieri going.
Ranieri makes the catch.
That's 3.
That is 7.5. We're going bottom of the 8th.
We have Cooley, Xanthopoulos, and Kreitz for the Bears in the 8th. JT Cooley leads off the bottom of the 8th inning here for the Bears. Cooley started off in the DH spot. He was hit by a pitch in the first, singled in the third, struck out in the 5th. First pitch to Cooley was a ball. Second pitch down the tubes for strike number 1. Count even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike, no outs, nobody on. Bottom of the 8th inning.
I was going to say, my disc jockey's back. Oh,
that's out to left center field. Center fielder on the run.
Ball is not carrying.
The ball is not moving anywhere
Ball is
today.
not carrying. Wow. That'll bring up the pitcher, number 36, Mike Xanthopoulos. Pitcher, number 36, Mike Xanthopoulos. Xanthopoulos has struck out, grounded out to second, grounded out to short, back in the 5th. First pitch to Xanthopoulos is outside a ball. Tyler Kreitz waits on deck. Hopefully the Bears can get something going here and finish this game off against Twin Valley. That's a strike. Evens the count at 1-1 on Xanthopoulos. Back to my partner, Connor. Take it away.
It is 1-1 with 1 out, nobody on to X. The pitch. Flails that over to third. He's going to have to harry. Throws on to first and gets him.
It's out number 2. That'll bring up third baseman Tyler Kreitz. Kreitz is struck out and singled in the 4th and singled in the 6th. Now batting for the Bears, number 28, third baseman Tyler Kreitz. I did have a pretty hot-looking brunette poker head in the window here, Connor, and I was busy announcing, so I hope she does come back.
We could have missed out.
Kind of missed out. A little peekaboo action there. 2 straight balls to Kreitz. Nick DeChacco, I believe, is on deck for the Bears. See if the Bears could actually win one here with 2 outs. That would be exciting.
2-0. Called a strike.
Called a strike, but that was definitely up. But
2-1.
Yes, DeChacco is on deck there. See if Kreitz can get on for the 3rd time. He rips it into right center gap. It is down. So that is another base hit. Creates his third on the day. That will bring Nick DeChacco to the plate.
Well, we hope.
We're going to wait on that.
Yep, it is.
Right fielder, number 26, Nick DeChacco. DeChacco has grounded out to the pitcher, popped up to first base, and popped up to the pitcher. We all know Nick's been doing a great job this year. He is due here. This would be a perfect time. Takes a first pitch for a strike. Love to see the Bears walk off here with 2 outs in the inning. That would be awesome.
The 0-1 popped up.
That's trouble. That's trouble.
First base on the run. Second base on the run. That drops foul.
Just foul.
So another life there for Chaco. It's just a long strike.
That is 0-2 on DeChacco.
Kreitz is going to call time and tighten up the laces there on the wheels.
When you're a track guy, you need to have tight laces on the base pass. He thanks the umpire for the courtesy of letting him tie them boots. And everybody settles in. DeChacco's off the knob with 2 strikes. Kreitz takes his lead. The pitch.
In the dirt,
Kicked
gets
away,
by him.
and there is your winning run now at second base.
Oh, this is huge at bat for Chaco. Huge at bat for Nick DeChacco here.
Yes,
2 outs,
indeed.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That run,
There it
the
is.
important one's on second. The 1-2 to Chaco, over to short. Short sits, throws, got him.
That's out
And
number
that's-
3. We go to the
that's
9th. Score tied, 1-1. Here we are in the top of the 9th inning, tied 1-1. Leading off for Twin Valley, second baseman number 15, David Cebulski.
There we go. First pitch to Skobulski is to right center field. Mason will round it. It'll keep him at first. That's a leadoff single for Skobulski.
Yes. Who's this? Center fielder, number 11, Jack Murphy. Kreitz comes up at third. Run on first for Twin Valley here.
Pitch. Shows bunt.
Foul.
Foul.
Oh, my.
Twin Valley not any luck executing the bunt today.
Well, hopefully that continues.
Couple failed attempts for them, so in favor of the Bears thus far. It is tied 1-1. Twin Valley does lead hits 7-6. Errors tied at 1. X throws it over to first just to let him know he knows that he's there.
Yes, indeed.
The 0-1. Swinging away. Pops it up. Davis moves, settles. Squeezes.
That's a big one there. That's a big one. Left fielder, number 25, Dom Kennedy. This is the leadoff batter, Dom Kennedy. He was flown out to center field, struck out, reached on an error by shortstop, grounded out to Kreitz at third.
And the pitch goes to Chaco, moving back, squeezes it, and we've got 2.
And has now flown out to DeChaco and right. Right fielder, number 39, Jake Kennedy.
First pitch to Kennedy. Strike. Wait as we get some pitch counts organized here. The 0-1, strike. And Coach Moats is going to call time now. We're going to see what the Bears do. We'll take a break here so we get it all sorted out. So Shane Horrocks taking the hill for the Bears here. The 0-2. Ball. 1-2. Pitch, runner does go in the dirt. Blocked by Cooley, but puts a runner on second. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. I believe so. He was off way before. 2-2. Foul. Michael Martin. Two two. Call the ball. 3-2. Three, two, swing and a miss. Strike 3. We're going to more innings. Bottom of the 9th. Bears to bat.
Free baseball continues. Bottom of the 9th. The Bears will have Martin, Horrocks, and Davis.
Martin gets a nice round of applause here as they try to let him settle in, lead off this inning.
Martin has singled and stolen a base back in the 6th. In our game. Take over for Coleman.
First pitch is over the shortstop. Shortstop shuffles, throws on. Gets him. That's one away. Brings Shane Horrocks to the plate. Did you announce him? Did you announce him to the stadium? That's all right, Jim. First pitch to Horrocks. Ball. Strike. Wow.
Pitcher number 30, Shane Horrocks.
So that's a strike, 0-1. And that one's a ball.
Oh my. Mike's on, Mike's off. Hi.
1-1. Strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the 9th inning. You're running out of room on your paper, Jim.
Yes, Rob, you're going to have a treasure chest to follow here.
The 1-2, outside, 2-2.
It's still Greenlee on the mound. Greenlee is getting up there towards the 100 mark for pitches.
2-2. Out to shallow right. On the ground, that's a single. Shane Horrocks gets us started.
That brings up number 20, the shortstop, Chris Davis. Shortstop, number 20, Chris Davis. Davis has grounded out to the pitcher, walked in the 4th, flew out to center in the 7th, and he has a runner on first, 1 out. Horrocks goes, swing and a miss. Horrocks is in there.
Safe.
First pitch was a strike to Davis. He swung on that. So the Bears do have the winning run in Shane Horrocks at second base. 0-1 to count on Davis. High for a ball.
1-1, 1 out. Runner on second. Quinn Mason waits on deck.
There's my disc jockey friend Connor. He's back.
1-1. In the dirt.
Ball in the dirt. Good block by the catcher, but the count goes 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of 9th inning action. Game is tied at 1. Hits are tied at 7. Errors are tied at 1. It's about an even of a game as you can get.
Yes, indeedy.
The pitch. In the dirt. 3-1. Horrocks with a really healthy secondary there. He's ready for a pass ball. He's ready for a pop-up. He's ready for anything. Greenlee comes set. 1 look at second. 2 looks at second. Comes home. Outside ball 4. And that's first and second for Mason.
Center fielder, number 23, Quinn Mason. Greenlee is at 95 pitches. Runners on first and second for Mason. First pitch. Mason dribbles it over towards second. It might be 2 out at second.
Safe at first.
Oh,
man, that is bad.
Wow.
Oh, wow. I thought he was safe at first. Oh, my goodness.
Hey.
Wow. Wow.
All right, that will end the 9th. We go to the 10th.
Top of the 10th inning. We're still playing baseball.
Yes, indeedy, Connor. I had to flip my page to go on to the next one here. Leading off for Twin Valley in the top of the 10th inning. Third baseman, number 12, Hunter Mackinaw.
First pitch, ball to Mackinaw, 1-0. Mackinaw, did he get hit twice today?
Yes, he did.
Pitch, popped up. Chaco calls, settles, makes the catch.
F9. Pitcher, number 22, Blake Greenlee.
Greenlee strides in now. 1 out, nobody on. Top of the 10th. The pitch. That's out to Chaco again. He's going to have to run hard for this one at the line. Makes the catch. And we've got 2. Chaco says, I'll do it all.
Yes, indeedy. That's fine by me. Catcher, number 13, Andrew Donnellan.
Horrocks kicks up. First base of Donnellan. Strike. Oh, 1. Swing off the head of the umpire. And everybody's going to kind of take their time, give them a breather here.
Well, I'm going to seize the moment to try to fill out page 2 here of the book.
The 0-2. Back to Horrocks. He's going to have to hurry. Throws on the first. Gets him.
Nice.
Shane Horrocks takes that one. Would go down. Finishing the top of the 10th. Going to the bottom. Bears to bat.
Well, Connor, are we on? We're here in the bottom of the 10th inning with the Bears tied up with Twin Valley 1-1. They both have 7 hits, 1 error apiece. Pitching change for Twin Valley. They're going to go with the right fielder moved to pitcher's mound, number 39, Jake Kennedy. And Blake Greenlee is going to go out to right to take his spot. We have Ranieri, Cooley, Xanthopoulos, and Kreitz to try to get 1 run across here in the 10th inning. This is a must-win for the Bears. They have any hopes of second place in the league. And Twin Valley has to leave this game and go to Shillington. Now we're in the bottom of the 10th. I'm sure they're using pitchers that they weren't thinking about using, but as it turns out, they are. So,
well, of course, Badgers playing immediately after, and then
leading off,
Bears also
bottom of the 10th for the Bears. Second baseman,
take a
number
toll
4,
on
Mike Ranieri.
Game's going to take a toll on everybody here.
Yes, it is.
Bears still with 2 more games left. The Badgers at 4 and Bears following.
Ball high to Ranieri for the first pitch. He You get Ranieri on base here, he can do a lot of things with his speed.
The 1-0. Called ball, 2-0.
Yeah, Cooley on deck, then Xanthopoulos, Kreitz, DeChaco. You have the guys behind him.
That one falls for a strike.
3-0.
3-0, that was a ball.
Yes, that was. That was
Wow.
high.
I think
It was as high as his belt. We'll take it.
3-0.
There we
Called a
go.
strike, 3-1. Apologize, hard to get a read on this umpire today.
Yeah, he's hot and tired too now. We're in the bottom of the 10th.
3-1.
There
In
we
a dirt
go.
ball for
There
it.
we go. That's what we
And
needed.
that's what you needed to get you the speed of Ranieri. You got the bat of Cooley and the bat of X to follow.
Catcher, number 9, JT Cooley. Oh yeah, JT Cooley up at the plate. I'm sure he's going to be bunting, but you never know. He was hit by a pitch, singled, struck out, and flew out to center.
Pitch out, but nothing going on, so 1-0.
We do have the angry spider Mike Xanthopoulos up. He is sporting the red batting gloves along with sunglasses. Mike dialed in ready for his at bat. Cool.
Next pitch to Cooley's a ball, 2-0. Kennedy just cannot find it.
No, he cannot.
Pitch falls for a strike, 2-1, no outs. So the runner on first, bottom of the 10th inning. Bears have to do something here to end this one. 2-1, runner goes, he fouls it off.
Nice.
Cooley's not too happy with himself there. Moats hands on the hips.
I just received a text from MJ Weller. We're glad you're tuned in, Amber and Lisa. Hope you're enjoying the game. Hopefully we can bring you a W here in about 5 to 10 minutes. We have Ranieri on first, nobody out. Cooley at the plate. The count's 2-2. Throw over to first. Ranieri back in plenty of time.
Ranieri had that base stolen there, and I don't know if Cooley was trying to protect him or thought it was one he could hit, but he ends up fouling the one just about the eye level off, and Coach Moat's not too happy. But 2-2, Ranieri goes again.
Oh,
hit over
hit
to the
and
right
run.
side. Hit
There
and
you
run
go.
works. Ranieri's going to
There
third.
you go. First and third.
First and third, no outs. Brings the angry spider to the plate, and you gotta love that. Beautifully placed
Yes,
hit and run,
indeed.
JT Cooley.
Runners on first and third. Nobody out. They are intentionally walking Mike Xanthopoulos to get to Tyler Kreitz, which makes sense. Kreitz is 3 for 4 on the day, but they have to load the bases up. So the bases are full. Now batting for the Bears, number 28, third baseman, Tyler Kreitz. Kreitz has an opportunity here to win the ball game for the Bears. Infield up. Kreitz is being patient, takes ball 1. Something you can drive, 2-8, come on. Attaboy! That's the
Out to
ball
left
game,
field.
baby!
Left fielder makes the catch, tagging home. Ranieri coming in. Woo! And the ball game is over.
We'll take that, baby.
Great job there.
10 innings. The Bears come through. Ranieri scores. The Bears win it 2-1 on 8 hits. It is going to be a wonderful time in between games for one Jim Kreitz, the announcer.
Hopefully Jim has fun for sure. Takes a little break, gets us back here. Badgers at 4, Bears to follow at 7. Great day for baseball. If you're listening out there, please come over and stop by. The sun is out. Tracy Mackey with the concession stand set up over. Can't beat it.
Absolutely. We'll see you at 7.
Final score, Bears 2, Twin Valley 1.